Hot Springs Village Inside Out is a closer look at the greatness of Hot Springs Village, Arkansas and the surrounding areas. People, places, experiences. Hot Springs Village is one of the most beautiful places on earth. Join me, Randy Cantrell, and my co-host Dennis Simpson as we engage in weekly conversations to explore Hot Springs Village Inside Out. Today's show is brought to you by Central Arkansas's favorite radio station, KVRE. Find them on the dial at 92.9 FM. Stream them live at kvre.com. RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village. The award-winning RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village is the largest real estate office inside the village with over 30 full-time agents and support staff. Visit them to learn more about this beautiful place to solve your real estate needs. Call them today at 1-800-364-9007. Find them online at explorehsv.com. They are RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village at 1-800-364-9007 or online at explorehsv.com. Ike Eisenhower State Farm. Ike and his award-winning team have been serving the insurance needs of folks all around Hot Springs Village since 1998. Ike has qualified for State Farm's President's Club, Chairman's Circle, and Hot Springs Village Insurance Agent of the Year. Call Ike Eisenhower State Farm today at 501-984-4100. That's 501-984-4100. Find them online at ikeeisenhower.net. Call them today for all your insurance needs because, like a good neighbor, Ike Eisenhower State Farm is there.
And we're here with Miss Clara and Miss Maureen, and apparently, Clara, we're having a cancer walk again this year, right?
Absolutely. We are having our 22nd annual Village Walk for Cancer Research. We try to hold that on the last Saturday in September. And with me today, I have the Queen of Marketing, Miss Maureen Morgan, who's going to help me make sure that we get all the information conveyed because we're just so excited. You know, we're trying to raise over $75,000. We came real close last year. This year, we're going to exceed it.
So, Maureen, when do we register and what are the dates? What do we do?
You can register right now, and you can register in many, many ways. You can pick up a application at either RE/MAX or Clampets or KVRE or Arvest Bank, or you can go to our website, www.walkforcancerresearch.org, and print one out. You can fill it out and register right now.
You know, Clara, as we think about, I'm sorry, Maureen, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. And if you register between today and September 8th, you will be guaranteed the bargain price of $35 for your registration, which will include your Cancer Walk t-shirt as a memento. And there are many ways to honor and remember those of your friends who have either lost their battle with cancer or are continuing to fight their battle with cancer. And that's all explained on the registration form. So we hope everyone will get out there and print a form and register and join us in our walk.
And Clara, I don't know of a person that's not been touched by cancer. Do you?
I don't. I think every one of us either has a family member, a neighbor, a friend, someone, even our pets who have been touched by cancer. And one of the things we really love about this event, you know, Clara McNeil, who is still helping us on an annual basis, was our founder or our matriarch of this event. She still helps us out every year, but one of her driving factors was that this money was going to stay right here in Central Arkansas, and we have been able to do that. We have been able to have outreaches with UAMS and Genesis and Our Promise and the American Cancer Society right here in Arkansas, making a difference right here in our own hometown. That's what it's all about.
Well, and I know September 30th at this moment sounds a long way off. Now, this is going to come out early August, but part of the deal, September 30th, don't we usually have pretty perfect weather?
Knock on wood, we always have favorable weather for the walk. And it's interesting you talk about weather. We've got those that it's a 5-mile walk. If you do the entire walk all the way from the Balboa Pavilion down to Villa Carriedo and come back, we have folks that'll do the 2.5-mile, the 1 mile, the walk to the start of where the walk is. And we've got folks that just want to come and be a part of the festivities and stay with us under the pavilion. So there's no requirement to even have to walk. And we also are reaching out to the kayakers this year and the bicyclists. I hate to say bikers, I don't want motorcycles on the trail, but those who are going to pedal and get there. We're also reaching out to those folks as well, because you can actually create a team and come and walk together and come enjoy the morning.
Well, so Maureen, how many people do we usually have at one of these things?
Oh my goodness. Lots, absolutely lots. We fill the pavilion, people walk, and then they come back and they take part of the festivities. It would be hard for me to imagine a head count, but as much as we have people coming, we also have people who support, who maybe are not physically able to come at all, but they want to support the cause, and we reach out to those people as well. And we do that in several ways. One of the ways we do that too is by trying to contact all of our local area churches and give them forms so that they can facilitate registrations at their churches. And I'm a resident here now at Good Samaritan Cedar Lodge, so I'm reaching out to our residents here, and also next week to the residents at Mount Carmel to try to involve them as well in this wonderful, wonderful cause.
Well, it is. And so the flyer here, we talk specifically about registering now. And I want to reemphasize this. If you register now before September the 8th, you're assured a t-shirt. Is that right, Clara?
That is correct. But in addition to registering, we're also looking for sponsors, business sponsors. We'd love to grow our committee and those who want to be in our committee. We may or may not have a few more spots for booths or tables for those types of sponsors. And it's going to be an amazing morning. And what Maureen's not telling you is the group she sings with actually will perform a couple of songs for us. We've got the Mountain Pine High School Band. I believe they're going to come and entertain us and help kick off.
Could I just interrupt you to say that the name of that group is Voices Rising, so that everybody knows what our singing group name is, please?
I thought she
Absolutely.
said Voices Rising, Clara. Did you hear something about Voices Rising?
I did. I heard something about Voices Rising. It wouldn't be right if I didn't talk about the fact that they've got a concert coming up.
Well, thank you very much, Clara. Yes, on August 6th, Sunday, we have a concert coming up called Awaken the Music at Village Bible Church, 3:00. Very family friendly. Tickets are $10 for adults, $5 for children. It's going to be a great way to spend a summer Sunday afternoon for a couple of hours. Thank you for mentioning that, Clara.
That does sound fun. Let me ask real quick, it's 8 a.m. at the pavilion. How long does it last, Clara?
Well, the kickoff of our festivities, we will honor someone who has survived cancer, and we will do a memorial for someone who is no longer with us and their family. We will do the Pledge of Allegiance, and we've got the honor guard there. In addition, I didn't mention the Spa City Tappers will also be there to help tap us along. We just have so much going on. So 8:00 is our kickoff. We probably leave the pavilion at about 8:25, and the walk is as long as you make it. We are normally packed up, cleaned up, and gone by noon.
Really? Yeah. Well, so Hot Springs Village, Inside Out, the radio edition, will be broadcasting that morning also. So I'm going to encourage everybody to come out. I'll use the radio program to encourage them to come out September the 30th at 8 a.m. But there'll still be somebody there by 10, I'm pretty sure, right? Because we're still walking back and forth, right?
Guaranteed. We have, one of the things we're blessed with is Clampets will be there serving brats and dogs. and everyone stands in line to get their brats and dogs that morning. And we will serve food probably until the last walker comes in. And then we also have the ham operators and the folks out on golf carts who follow to make sure that everyone gets back. So we're probably serving food until 11:15, 11:30 at the earliest, because we're hoping for more people this year. Might be later.
Well, let me so what you should have said is who's not going to be there Saturday morning, because it sounds like everybody's going to be there.
Everybody.
That's the goal.
So lay it out for me one last time here. We'll reemphasize.
Could I mention one more thing? I got one more
Maureen,
thing,
of course.
because I've always got one more thing, Dennis. You know that. People might be interested to know that every year we try to highlight or focus on a different type of cancer. And this year we are focusing on blood cancers like leukemia and myeloma and lymphoma. And the color is red. So your cancer survivors, when they register for a t-shirt, will get a red t-shirt. And those who have been blessed not yet to have faced a cancer battle of their own will get a white t-shirt with red lettering. And our honoree this year is a survivor of the blood cancers. So there's a lot of synergies going on here for us this year.
Well, that's for sure. And Maureen, you always do have one more thing. I think we may be related. We probably need DNA test or something, because I think we seem to kind of have the same. Yeah.
You think you're my brother from another mother, Dennis?
It's completely possible. In Arkansas, we could all be cousins. Who knows, right? Clara, I do want to come back to you real quick for a second, and I know we need to wrap up, but tell me how we raise money. So our goal is $75,000. It's $35 to register and to walk in the deal. Of course, that gets a t-shirt, but do we have sponsors that sponsor a walk, or how does that work?
Well, we typically have just sponsors. We have different levels of sponsorships, and you can actually go online to our website and find the different levels of sponsorships. But in addition to that, we do raise money the day of the walk. We've got a fantastic silent auction. We'll have an amazing bake sale, lots of things to do at the pavilion the day of the walk, in addition to monies from the registration. So the more that register, the more money we make the day of the event.
So there's a silent auction. Did I hear that?
Oh, fantastic silent auction.
So if there happened to be a couple of weeknights at a lakefront condo or a lakefront townhouse available, and we did that through D&D Village Properties, I would just go to walkforcancerresearch.org, and I would put in my submission for a silent auction item?
Correct.
Wow. Okay. Well, this sounds awesome. Maureen, I'm asking just in case, is there one more thing?
I think I have one more thing. There are ways. Another way that we raise additional money is if you choose to honor a person by their name on the t-shirt. You can do that for an additional $15 per honoree as you fill out your registration form. So all us ordinary people who wish to honor our people who have survived or not survived cancer, or just wish to help out maybe in a little additional way, can do that on their registration, with their registration form, by sponsoring an additional person or persons on the t-shirt.
I think that's a great idea. Clara?
Well, I just wanted to wrap up a few dates. So let's talk again. That September 8th is our registration deadline to get the $35 sale and guarantee that you get a shirt. Also on September the 8th is going to be our Doc Talks at Diamante. So keep an eye on our website. There'll be emails going around. It'll be in the local newspaper if you're interested in attending that. We'd love
the Facebook page. And the Facebook page.
Yep. Friend us on our Facebook page. Absolutely. Then the week of the walk, Monday and Tuesday of the walk, is the actual t-shirt pickup. We're going to do that at a Sacred Heart Catholic Church again. So that all that information is in your registration forms. We want to make sure as many folks pick up their shirts before the event. If not, they'll be available the morning of the event to pick up. So we've got lots going on.
And let's do a tangential note real quick. I'm going to come back. We're going to do a show about the Doc Talk. It's just too good to not have its own show. Touch on that one word moment, Clara, as to what exactly that is.
Well, with the money that we have raised through the Village Walk for Cancer Research, and circling back, we are our own 501c3, our own not-for-profit. The monies we raised last year, we were able to give grants to local affiliates who are working on either cancer research or cancer-related activities, such as Genesis, UAMS, Our Promise, those types of organizations, and they are actually coming back and sharing with us where they're at, what's going on, what's happening in legislation. That was the last one with the American Cancer Society. We got to talk about the proton therapy facility that's happening. We've just got a lot going on, and we are being able to reach back to those who got our grants and to show what's happening in and around our community with cancer research.
I think that's wonderful because, you send these monies out. We work hard to donate these funds. Villagers are not rich, contrary to other thoughts. But, this is hard work, hard fought money that we donate that's sincere and dear to us for a real cause that's sincere and dear to us. What actually happens to that money? Having that feedback, Clara, I think it's priceless.
Totally agree. I totally agree. And on that next talk, we'll get Melanie Peterson involved. She is actually the head of the board of directors for the Cancer Walk, and we'll get her involved because that's really her baby.
She facilitates these doc talks.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's her baby, and she'll do a great job with that. So
okay.
I would thank you, Dennis. If I could interject, yes, here I go again.
Yet another one.
On the doc talks, we would love to do something to get more attendees there. My husband, who doesn't come out for much, loves these doc talks because they are so interesting. He lost his first wife to breast cancer very young, and this is many, many years ago because we've been married for 43 years, so you know how long ago that was. Yeah. But they are just so interesting. The speakers are interesting, and what they are doing for cancer research is so interesting. Anything that we could do, and you get a free lunch, anything that we could do to sort of pump up the attendance at these things. Don't you agree, Clara? Would be really, really helpful, really helpful.
Totally agree. It is part of our 501c3 annual outreach is to hold the doc talk. So would love to see as many people that we can at these events. I'd love for us to turn people away.
Yeah, that would be great. It would be great, but it wouldn't be great. But no, when we were at the last one of the researchers, which I thought this was funny, and I never thought of it from their point of view, and they were like, what really makes us mad is that when we see on social media that, the big companies, they have a solution for cancer, they've got a cure for cancer, but they're just keeping it back from us. And she was like, if we've got a cure for cancer, I'd like to know where it is, right? And it's a valid point. It's one of those things that it's folklore-ish as to what happens to those funds, but to hear exactly from the researchers in person what exactly is going on with those funds is absolutely fascinating. And Clara, you are an asset to the community, and so are you, Maureen, even with your one more thing.
No more things.
Well, but Maureen and I would agree. We couldn't do it without you, Dennis. All the outreaches that we're able to do on behalf of the Cancer Walk are fantastic. Thank you for your help.
You're very kind. For Hot Springs Village Inside Out, I'm Dennis Simpson. That's Maureen. That's Clara. And we will see you next time.
Thanks for watching and listening to Hot Springs Village Inside Out, a weekly podcast starring Hot Springs Village, Arkansas. Visit the website at hotspringsvillageinsideout.com.